Hello and welcome to Preschool Storytime. I'm Miss Claire from the Chattanooga Public Library. Preschool Storytime is for children ages 3 to 5, but everyone is welcome here. We're glad you're here today. Our first story is called Tree. We are reading stories about trees, and this is Tree, A Peek Through Picture Book by Britta Teckentrup. Can you see the owl? A little cutout there. And she both wrote and illustrated the book, and it is published by Doubleday Books for Young Children. In the forest, all is still, gripped by winter's icy chill. Owl sits watching in his tree. No one sees as much as he. There we go. Snow is melting all around, shoots are peeping through the ground. In the tree, young bear cubs play. Spring cannot be far away. So we have our owl and 2 bear cubs. And who are these? I see foxes. Blossoms fall and leaves are growing. A gentle springtime breeze is blowing. Squirrels scamper here and there. 1, 2, 3. Playful fox cubs sniff the air. That was pretty. What else do you see in the tree before I read? Yeah, I see those too. Birds flit through the leafy bowers. The forest is abloom with flowers. Birds are singing, foxes play. Summertime is on its way. Now summer's here, the sun is high. Bees are humming in the sky. Juicy apples, ripe and sweet, almost ready for you to eat. You see the bees? Here we have our owl and our bear cubs, our squirrels, our birds, and we have bees. And we have 2 trees. This one has what color apples? Green. And this one has red apples. Do you like red apples or green apples? I like both. On a warm midsummer's night, all the stars are shining bright. The trees sway gently to and fro, shimmering in the moonlit glow. Now it's cooler all around. Apples tumble to the ground. Grass is damp with morning dew. Clouds drift across the skies of blue. You see any other animals in the pictures? Those look like they might be. Are those foxes or those deer? I don't know. I think they're foxes. Autumn leaves turn red and gold. Days are warm and nights grow cold. Food is gathered and stored away, ready for a winter's day. The cold north wind begins to blow. Animal shivers. It starts to snow. Time to shelter, find a bed, prepare for winter months ahead. Still have our owl in the tree. The forest floor is snowy white. In his tree, owl sits tight. Deep midwinter's here once more. Wise owl has seen it all before. It's silent now. No sounds are heard. Not a fox cub, not a bird. The trees are still. The snow lies deep. All the forest has gone to sleep. Where's our owl? Is he sleeping too? I think so. No. The seasons have all come and gone. Snow has fallen. Sun has shone. Owl sees the first new buds appear, and so begins another year. And that's Tree by Britta Teckentrup. I have a flannel for you. It is called A Tree is a Home. Let's see if we can build our tree. We're going to start with this little tiny tree. Put it right there. There was a small tree growing in the woods, And who should come by but a baby? A little bigger than a baby, isn't he? Especially if he's going to say, this tree is the right size for me. I will cut it down 1, 2, 3. But before the baby could cut down the tree, no, 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 the tree is my home, said who? Who's this? It's the baby bird. Well, if the tree is your home, I will not cut it down. And the little baby went away. A year later, if I can get this, the tree had grown, and a little girl came by and said, this tree is the right size for me. I shall cut it down 1, 2, 3. But before she could cut it, what did she hear? No, 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 the tree is my home. Can you tell what this is? A chipmunk. Well, if the tree is your home, I will not cut it down. And the tree grew. And it was a year later. See our tree. It's growing pretty well, isn't it? A young boy came. Here we go. Here's our boy. And he said, this tree is the right size for me. I shall cut it down. 1, 2, 3. But before he could cut it down, what did he hear? No, 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 the tree is my home. There's a squirrel. Well, if the tree is your home, I will not cut down the tree. And the little boy went on. And let's see if I can get this one. Whoop. Claire got to put this down to put this up. There we go. A year later, the tree had grown, and a woman came by and said, well, this tree is just the right size for me. I shall cut it down. 1, 2, 3. But before she could cut it down, she heard, no, 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 the tree is my home. Who said that? The raccoon. She said, well, I can't cut down your home. And she went on. And it was a year later. Let's see if I can put this one on here. We just barely have room on our board for this tree. Isn't that a nice big tree? It was a year later. A man came by and he said, this tree is just the right size for me. I shall cut it down. 1, 2, 3. But before he could cut it down, he heard, no, 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 this tree is my home, said the owl. Well, I can't cut down your home. So he left the tree. And today we have a big tree that is a home to, do you remember who all's in here? An owl, a raccoon, a squirrel, a chipmunk, and a bird. Aren't you glad they didn't cut down the tree? I'm glad. I think that's a good thing. We need lots of trees up, don't we? Okay, let's see. What shall we read next? Oh. Tap the Magic Tree. You're going to have to help me with this one. You're going to pretend that your book, you have the book here so you can tap it along with me. So you can tap your knee or tap your hand, tap, tap, tap. You can pretend it's a tree. Tap, tap, tap. Will you help me? This is Tap the Magic Tree by Christy Matheson. And it is published. Let's see if we can get the page open to the publisher. It is published by Green Willow Books. Here we go. There's magic in this bare brown tree. Tap it once. Can you tap? Can you tap your hand? Just tap, tap. Turn the page to see. Tap again. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think is going to happen? Now tap again even more. Can you go tap, 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 tap. See what happens. Oh, rub. Isn't there a lot of leaves, isn't there? Rub the tree to make it warm. Oh, it's got buds. Can you see them? It says touch each bud. If I hold it up, can you touch them? Let's see. Touch, 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 touch. How many do we have left? One more. Did you touch them all? Okay. Give the tree a little jiggle. Can you shake your tree? Move your hand, shake your tree. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. That's it. Now, make your fingers wiggle. There you go. What's going to happen? Brush away the petals. Swish. And blow the tree a tiny kiss. Can you blow the... Did you give the tree a kiss? Oh, what's on the tree? Can you shake it? Shake the tree. Plop, 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 plop. Kerplop. Oh, there's one stuck. Knock on the trunk. Knock, knock. Then stop. Did we get it? Oh, good. Somebody else got it, didn't they? Pat the leaves. Be gentle, please. Just pat these. Pat. Let's see what happens. Oh. Now blow a whooshing breeze. You think we're going to blow them off? Are you blowing? Can you blow? Good job. Clap your hands. Can you clap your hands? I have trouble with my... Yeah, we're going to clap. There we go. Clap your hands to bring the snow. You brought snow. Good job. I like the purple. Can you see purple and blue snowflakes? Our tree doesn't have any leaves, does it? Okay. Be patient. Wait. Don't go. What season comes after winter? Close your eyes and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I need another hand, don't I? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what happens. Magic! It begins again. Do we have a nest? And there's our two little birds, two little nests. It says for Ellie and Jack. That's who Christy Matheson dedicated that to. That's a very sweet one. I have some trees and a couple of birds. What do you think? 1 or 2 birds? I haven't decided. Should we put up 1 or 2? I think we should put up 2. Because it's always fun if there's more than one bird hiding, isn't it? What do you think? And we are going to say, we can say, little bird, where can you be? Are you hiding? And then we have different colored trees. Let's see where they could be hiding. Here, let me see if I can get them all in the picture, are our trees. We have red, brown, green, blue, orange, and purple. And there really are trees of all these colors. Sometimes leaves look purple. And how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. We have 6. 6. So, little bird, where can you be? Are you hiding? Which one? Park, what color? You like red, don't you? Are you hiding in the red tree? Let's look and see. No. Little bird, where can you be? What color should we do next? Stella, do you want purple? How about purple? You think the little bird's under here? No. Miss Claire sometimes puts things under purple. She likes purple. Little bird, where can you be? Owen, what do you think? You think green? Are you hiding under the green tree? Let's look and see. Oh, we have a bluebird that was hiding under the green tree. You think there's another one? Little bird, where can you be? Owen, you want brown? Are you hiding? Let's look and see. No, not under the... Let's see, we have blue and we have orange. Little bird, where can you be? Let's see. Lydia, do you want blue? Let's look at... No, I hope it's under the orange one. Little bird, where can you be? Are you under the orange tree? Let's look and see. We have a red bird. We had a red bird and a blue bird hiding. That was pretty fun. I have a book called Our Tree Named Steve. And this is by Alan Zweibel with illustrations by David Catrow. And it is published by G.P. Putnam's Sons. Dear kids, a long time ago, when you were little, Mom and I took you to where we wanted to build a house for us to live in. But in order to build there, men had to come and clear the land. I remember there was one tree, however, that the three of you couldn't stop staring at. Adam thought it was crying. Lindsay said it looked nervous, and Sari, who was only 2 years old and couldn't pronounce the word tree, called it Steve. I love you, Steve, she kept saying. And then Adam and Lindsay started saying it. And before too long, Mom and I got the hint and asked the builder to please save Steve. This is Steve. That's a big tree, isn't it? The day we moved in, Steve was there to greet us. He quietly worked his way into your lives as a swing holder, it's a tire swing, a target, a third base, hiding place, a jump rope turner. And whenever our dryer broke down, he held our underwear with pride. He's got a clothesline up on the tree. Yes, right there in the center of our yard, this weird-looking tree grew to become the center of our outdoor life through all our barbecues, campouts, dance parties. Or when Adam and Lindsay started getting crushes on the Simon kids next door, Steve adjusted to our every need. I think they're sharing a swing. And it wasn't always easy, standing tall through snowstorms in winter. Or when Uncle Chester napped in the hammock. Couldn't possibly have been fun. Not to mention the time that the sewer overflowed and Steve sucked up all the smelly water before it drowned Kirby. Poor Kirby's on his doghouse. Then got so sick himself that the tree doctor had to give Steve a haircut that made him look like a big thumb. Through the years, Mom and I have tried to show you, in a world filled with strangers, the peace that comes with having things you can count on and a safe place to return after a hard day or a long trip. Which brings me to the point of this letter. Last week, a storm hit our area. And though we spared Steve's life a long time ago, this time we couldn't save him. Are we sad? Sure we are. But even in his final moments, when he could have fallen on our house, sorry swings, Kirby's house, or Mom's garden, Steve performed his last trick and protected all of us to the very end. And friends like this are hard to find. So when you come home from Grandma's next week, Steve will not be able to greet you as he's done in the past. I'm sorry. But please know that Steve will always be with us in our hearts, in our thoughts, and in a different tree at the other end of our yard. See you next week, Dad. Love, Dad. Did you see what they did with Steve's? With that big tree, they built a tree house, so Steve will always be with them. And that's our tree named Steve. And that is all of our stories about trees today. Thank you for joining me. I had a great time with you. Thanks for helping me tell the stories, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.